Today's horoscope, Pisces May 28, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits are strong for expanding your thinking on business and financial lines. You are more inclined to talk, write, and think about the past. And you seek out the familiar and comfortable today, in particular. Today's transits support organizing your home or personal space and developing ideas for getting yourself on solid footing. Today's Mercury-Pluto trine is good for gaining new insight into your motivations and desires. Conversations can quickly turn intimate, deep, or meaningful. You might uncover exciting information that changes your thinking in powerful ways. There can be vivid memories and important discoveries in the spotlight. Mars is now transiting your work and health sector, bringing dynamic energy to your daily routines and self-care efforts until July 5th. You can be excited about self-improvement efforts and super motivated to get more things done. Difficulties arise if you feel others are pushing their work on you or telling you what to do, and if you give in to impatience. You might also watch for pushing yourself too hard or too fast. If you've been craving better methods and programs for health and work, then this is the time when you are ready to take action. Work could be more competitive or your daily life busier during this cycle. Today, you might reconnect with a person from your past or reach a new understanding of a past relationship. You might also be breathing new life into old projects and studies. You're getting physical, and in every sense of the word. And with Mercury retrograde hovering over your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, you could go as far as revisiting a past experience with your special someone. Although, if you're currently single and crushing, not to worry. There's a stellium of energy sizzling through your 6th house of health habits, daily rituals, and due diligence, so staying active won't be a problem. Keep in mind that Mars and Venus, the lovers of the cosmos, will already be transiting through this area of your chart, so rest assured, things are spicing up in your day-to-day life. Time to reconsider your professional commitments. A previous thought, question, or conversation may come back today as Mercury retrograde in Taurus trines Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. It will likely come out in conversation, perhaps about the dynamics of a working relationship or the terms of agreements within an arrangement. As you maneuver this conversation, the truth may come to light that puts everything into a new perspective. Do not dig your heels in stubbornly. Be open to redirection, as it could lead to a more valuable, secure professional commitment. At the same time that the sun has already reached your financial sector and is now shining the solar spotlight on your income situation, matters and options, in her final days in your work sector, Venus' mission to steer things in a lucrative direction has been given a serious boost. This is creating a reason for confidence on both sides of the financial fence. Relations and friends are having a hard time with you and vice versa. Put an end to this mutual feeling of frustration. Be honest with yourself and consider compromising on some points. Talking to people to clear things up is also a big help. Regard today's negative atmosphere as an opportunity to resolve conflicts permanently. You need to re-energize and recenter yourself. The best catalyst for that sort of renewal and transformation is to spend a few days alone. Afterward, you'll remember what it is that makes you so fantastic. Whatever you try to achieve is criticized and unlikely to be accepted in a very favorable way, especially if you feel undue pressure to perform any kind of activity. It is far better to delay important activities or decisions until you feel positive about the outcome. Use your sense of humor to relieve any tension. It's a splendid day for romance. You are normally so even and detached, but today is right for throwing all cares to the wind and expressing your deepest feelings about anything and everything. This, of course, can be accomplished in many ways. Take your dog outside and play a passionate game of fetch. Or stream your favorite movie and take your lover's hand in the dark. If you can think of something better, do it. You're not going to lose. If you go to church, you may find yourself really thinking of doing so today. The essence of the vibration will enhance your faith and religious connections. And engaging in ritual may become a priority for you on your day's agenda. Even if you have to put in some work first, see about stopping by your place of worship this evening on your way home or after dinner. Meditation and spiritual reflection can happen in the comfort of your living room, so making time for this should be fairly easy for those of you who don't subscribe to a particular religion. Daily planetary overview. Today brings a whirlwind of energies, and you might feel like you're navigating through a crowd of strong personalities and heightened emotions. With so many egos swirling around, you could find it harder than usual to assert your own boundaries, especially with people who challenge your peace or push your buttons. But let this be your gentle reminder. Protecting your emotional space isn't selfish. It's necessary. Your mental and emotional well-being deserve just as much care as the time and compassion you often extend to others. Venus and Jupiter are in cosmic opposition today, creating an energy that can make us all a bit too generous for our own good. While the desire to give, support, or even indulge someone is natural, be mindful not to overextend yourself. It's okay to say no. In fact, it's healthy. You don't always have to be the one who says yes just to keep the peace or meet someone else's expectations. Let today be a day where you remember that the same love and effort you pour into others also belongs to you. Have you ever found yourself giving so much that you forget to refill your own cup? Maybe you've stayed up late helping a friend through a rough patch, only to find yourself drained the next day. Or perhaps you've lent your time or money to a cause or person, even when your own needs were pressing. If any of that resonates, take this as your cosmic cue to gently pull back and pour into yourself today. Boundaries aren't barriers, they're bridges to a more balanced life. Later today, we welcome the Sun into radiant Leo. This is a powerful moment of transition. Over the coming month, we'll feel a collective shift from introspective Cancer to the expressive, heart-centered energy of Leo. It's time to move from the private realm into the spotlight. Whether that means showcasing your talents, sharing your story, or simply owning who you are without apology, Leo season invites you to live out loud. This is your season to shine, to reclaim confidence, and to challenge any lingering feelings of inadequacy. If you've been holding back because you're afraid of being too much, consider this your permission to take up space. You don't have to dim your light to be accepted. Your authenticity is magnetic, and when you embrace it fully, you naturally attract others who resonate with your truth. Still, be mindful of pride and ego as the sun blazes through Leo. Confidence is empowering, but unchecked arrogance can quickly spiral into conflict or drama. Find your center. Lead with humility and clarity. That way, you remain approachable and real, even as you step into your power. And here's some good news on the financial front. Things are looking steady. Transactions go smoothly, and the usual competitive energy surrounding money may feel less intense. Take advantage of this calm. If you've been thinking about investing, researching new income streams, or revisiting your financial goals, now is a great time to do so. Stay proactive. Just because things are flowing doesn't mean you should coast. Use this momentum to set yourself up for something greater down the line. So today, take it all in stride: the powerful emotions, the generosity tug-of-war, the surprises, and the potential for recognition. Let your heart be open, but not exposed. Be kind, but not overextended. Be confident, but stay grounded. What part of this message resonated most with you? Are you working on setting better boundaries, stepping into your confidence, or maybe reassessing your finances? Let me know in the comments, or simply take a moment for quiet reflection. Your journey is unfolding, and every step, no matter how small, is part of something beautiful. You've got this. Keep going, keep growing,